So welcome back to another epic video. In this video I am going to cover a very recent game played by Magnus Carlson, and this is a record in the chess history that six great moves played in a single game of chess. So we are going to cover that how Magnus played this game and how it went. His opponent is a very strong grandmaster from America. His name is Daniel Naroditsky, and he's a very strong grandmaster from America. So we are going to cover the game uh, in which you are going to see that how Magnus Carlsen played six great moves in a single game. So let's begin. Magnus playing as white, opponent is Daniel Naroditsky playing as black. So he played the e4 d4 move, like the queen pawn move. Okay, his opponent replied with the knight development. Magnus also developed his knight, and then it's like a starting book moves. Okay, so Magnus develop his bishop. His opponent tries to like attack this pawn. So Magnus defended it with this, which is also a book move. They traded the pawns. Now, Magnus opponents played bishop to g4. Okay, it's a opening move, and his opponent also wants to develop his pieces. Magnus also wants to develop his pieces. Okay, he kicked the bishop away. Okay, so now he developed his queen. Okay, which is a like nice move. Okay, he castles long, which is not a very good move, because his opponent can put his queen here and can attack this, but his opponent also do the same thing, I guess. So Magnus just casually walks his king toward the center and also defend this pawn. Okay, his opponent now wants to attack this knight because it is protected by the queen, and it's a long-term attack. Like you can see, Magnus defended it with the knight because knight can so is defending, the queen is defending, so it is powerful. Okay, his opponent also tries to like develop the knight. He just kicked the bishop away. When the bishop moves away, Magnus plans is to bring the knight here and then to here so that he can attack the queen. Okay, so this is what Magnus does. He places the knight there so that he can attack the queen. So his opponent have to move his queen away. Okay, he take it back, which is the best move. Okay, now Magnus tries to start an attack on the king side, because his opponent definitely going to castle long in the future. Okay, this is not what happened, but his opponent going to castle this way. You're going to see. Okay, he just maneuver his knight, and here you can see a complete attack going on the king side. Okay, he just tries to attack the queen, which Magnus simply captured the queen, captured the knight. Sorry. Okay, now the first great move of the game. Here it comes. The knight to this square. Now this square can attack this and can attack this. It has multiple purposes, like it can go there. So his opponent just tries to maintain his bishop on the board so that he can keep the bishop pair in the game. Magnus attack starts the attack. Okay, now he can also target the knight. He just move it away and tries to attack the bishop here. Magnus has moved it away, and now he is threatening this pawn to be captured. His opponent castles. As I mentioned earlier, his opponent definitely going to castle in the future. Okay, and now this castling is bad for his opponent because an attack is already started there, and his rook is supporting the attack. The queen can come, the bishop is staring at the king, and these knights can also start attacking. So his king is in the very intense condition, his opponent's king. Okay, Magnus definitely have to bring his knight so that he can go somewhere like to attack. The computer says it's an inaccuracy, but I don't know. Okay. Mm, Magnus tries to create an attack, so it's a simple maneuvering. Okay, his opponent captured his knight in the previous move, like you can see. So Magnus captured with the queen, and he took the Magnus knight, and Magnus take the bishop. Now Magnus have very decent pawn structure, like here it is supported by these pawns, and these are also double pawns which are going to attack the king in the future. Okay, now he tries to attack the queen, and also want to win this pawn, but Magnus simply, I think, put it away. uh, Wait a second. No, sorry, Magnus just captured it. uh, okay, now his opponent now attack his queen with the bishop supported by the queen, so he definitely have to move the queen away, and now the attack starts. It's an like first sacrifice by the Magnus, he because the king can capture the bishop, but it is not what happened. His opponent tries to attack Magnus' rook, which Magnus completely ignores, and capture the other pawn because the pawn is threatening the checkmate. Like in the previous move, if the Magnus moves his, for example, his rook to anywhere, then queen here is simply checkmate because it is supported by the pawn. So Magnus definitely have to capture the pawn by sacrificing his rook so that the no checkmate is here. Okay, Magnus now tries to make his a queen because it is only two squares away from becoming a queen. His opponent captures the rook, Magnus captures it back. Okay, now he simply tries to attack the pawn so that it not become the queen in the future. Okay, Magnus push it anyway, and now here comes the second great move in this game, because this is the only move that works in this condition, because it's going to start an attack on the king, because when the pawn moves to the this square, then queen to this square is simply a checkmate. Okay, here comes the third great move, because it is threatening checkmate here. His opponent tries to defend it. uh, it's also a great move by his opponent, not by Magnus. Three great moves so far by the Magnus. Okay, here comes the fourth great move, and not I'm not saying that it is a great move. It's the just.com analysis saying that it's a great move. Okay, Magnus tries to attack and win the pawn, because why not? His opponent, sorry. Okay, here comes the fifth great move of the game. The pawn can be captured by many ways, like it can be captured by this and captured by this, but none of them really works. His opponent did not capture anything and simply captured the pawn. Now Magnus, I think, take this pawn. His opponent like captured the pawn and attacking the queen at the same time. Here comes the last great move of the game. Why this great move? Because it gives a check to the opponent king. Uh, he cannot move there because it's going to be. He cannot move there because it is protected by the queen. So definitely he have to defend by this. Magnus captures the this pawn so that he can also pin the rook to the king. His opponent tries to like offer a trade of king, but it's the end, because you can say in the valuation bar it says the mate in 3. How it's going to be mate in 3? Like simple. His opponent simply resigned at this moment because his rook cannot capture the Magnus rook because it is pinned by the queen, and the king cannot take the rook because it is protected by the pawn. So only two legal moves for the black. If he goes there, like in this example, if he goes there, queen here is a checkmate. Okay, but what if he goes there? Then queen here, and the game is over. Why the game is over? Because the only legal move is this. Magnus captures and it's a checkmate and is won. So his opponent sees this definitely because his opponent is also a strong grandmaster from America. So he resigned before he going to be checkmated. So this is all and for this video, and like you see, like six great moves in a single game. Unbelievable. So that's all for today. See you in the next one.